Hey guys, what is up? It's Shapey Fan here, and today we are taking a look at the Dino Rivals Battle at Big Rock Allosaurus. So, yeah, this is a just unexpected surprise that just had me coming up in Walmarts everywhere. I think it's exclusive to Walmart. I've not heard anyone has had it anywhere else. It's the only place I've heard that they've had it, and the only place I've seen it. But that, I don't know. It's a little new Dino Rivals packaging, I think. I'm not quite sure. I don't have many Dino Rivals figures. It's cool. I mean, I got a great paint job, but that's not what I'm not gonna review the figure at the moment. Dual Attack, which is the Dual Attack assortment, which is comprised of, I think it's the Allosaurus, the non-Sutoceratops, and the Concavador, I think is what it's called. It's got the standard warnings down here. Contains one dinosaur, one card. So yeah, there's cards now. I'll get to. Here's I think the Concavador is what I said, and then here is the other figure I have. This is not as in Battle of Big Rock. This is something different. It definitely looks good on here, but then again, all figures look good when they're like this. See, here's a nice little cool thing right here where it's taking a bite out of that one other figure. I forget the name of it. I'm not good at dinosaur names. More obscure ones that they're doing nowadays, so when I get it, I'll know, but I don't have it right now. So, yeah, slashing action and chomp. So, Jurassic World. This is not Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. This is Jurassic World. I guess they all have Jurassic World on them. Yeah, it's on the Jurassic World Facts app, which I deleted because I wanted to make more room on my phone for reviews and stuff. I wish they had better packaging instead of just half packaging, but I mean, everyone says that, so I really have nothing to contribute. It's my preferred way. So let me get out my multi-purpose tool. Sorry about that squeaking. And we can. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ooh, that's a hard one. All right, let's get this one out of here. There it is. There he is out of the packaging. Oh boy. Alright. So it already looks like he's having trouble standing, so that's definitely not good. Maybe it's just the way I took him out. But yeah, that is not good in my opinion. This seems pretty loose. The arms seem pretty sturdy though, so that's cool. So yeah, let's get into this. The paint job is a creamy undertone. See, here's the Jurassic for the Jurassic Park Facts app. There we go. These is a kind of hard rubber, but the tail is hard rubber and is a separate piece, but is not able to move. So I think it's glued on there. This can do a full 360, even though I wouldn't recommend it because it might make a figure loose. I like the fact that it's got toe. Sorry, let me get down there. So I like the fact that it's got toe painted. The painted toes are painted, unlike Hasbro, of course. Yeah. The claws aren't painted though, but that's for most of the Jurassic World toys for Mattel are not painted. I like the new sculpt for the head. That's definitely cool. I think this is all new right here. I'm not sure. We'll do it when we do the mouth. The tongue is purple, which is interesting. I think that's sculpted in there. Yeah, it's sculpted in there. It's not like an extra piece, separate piece. These are really not good. It doesn't stand very good. I dislike that, but what am I gonna do about it? Okay. Here. So articulation, like I said, these can go outwards, which I hate because it's gonna make them loose nowadays, or it's gonna make them loose in the future. It stands up actually pretty well. stands up like this. I think that's the best way to have it best way to have it displayed. Oh yes, you can see my new kind of diorama thing going up there. It's not much up there, but you know, it's. And if you're wondering, some of the guns up there are from a. I bought a bunch of different little tiny guns when I was making that toy review. They're on this little box right here, and they look good for like different things, like the AK-47 and the shotgun are actually the Walking Dead toys. I know, Walking Dead toys, right? But that doesn't matter. There's some kind of, I just put some counter figures there. Let's see if I can put this back to place. That doesn't really want to stay. But yeah, the blue is I like the blue actually. The blue is very cool for this figure. The eye is painted pretty nice actually, if you just look. It's painted pretty nice. I like how each tooth is individually painted, and I don't see any paint slobs for this, which is amazing. I mean, it's expected, but it's good that they don't. This one comes with this because my other Allosaurus, which I think I've reviewed, did not come with it just didn't come with one. So that was, yeah, that's something. But yeah, this looks like this is kind of coming apart right here because it's kind of splitting. So maybe that's the reason it's so loose. It's probably just mine, but yeah, this one's not as cheap as some of the other ones feel, but this one's feels pretty sturdy. There's no sounds at the bottom, so it doesn't really feel hollow. It feels pretty nice to me. If you want to display like that, that's probably the best way to display it, because if you go any lower, which is what I'm gonna try to do here, like this is what you're supposed to have. It works. It works. I feel like it's gonna fall apart. Sorry, there's a storm going outside, but there's a storm outside, but you know, it's bright, but it's like really windy. But yeah, the arms go all the way out. They cannot do a 360, I do not believe, because of the action feature. It has to do with the arms. Speaking of which, let's get into the dual attack. Alright, so the front one activates the jaw. Which I prefer this to the electronic ones, because I like to have dinosaurs. My dinosaurs have attack. Ooh, that's not good. They're already going. They're already going down. So that's not gonna be good. But here, yeah, I have some complaints with this figure. It's not the best made figure because the joints are very loose. I don't know why. I haven't played with this at all. I just got out of the packaging. Maybe it's the way I opened it and when they slid down. But I don't know. Definitely a complaint I have with this figure. Yeah. So it bites pretty good. Pretty strong. This is the best one we have there, so I don't know how it is. Then the other action feature is you press this second button down here and it kind of just throws a fit, you know? Just kind of. Okay, and I could both times. That kind of looks cool, I guess. You can move them too. They're not gonna work as good, but you know. But just to let you know, there is articulation there. That you don't have to have it completely set. But yeah, there you go. It's about like that. Yeah. Both these, it works. You know, it's good. So look at his little mishap on the toes right there. So right there, it seems to be, it's kind of got they didn't paint it all the way, so it's still got its base color. This way it looks good. But definitely has a little either a paint slob or they just did not paint it all the way, which is a bummer, but oh well. Alright, so now we're going to do comparisons. Here is the Rorovor Allosaurus, and this one's also losing its. So let me put it like that. So yeah, they are not the same sculpt whatsoever. Now this is actually a completely different figure. Well, actually, maybe not. Let me check. It appears to be. So the neck is a different piece. They obviously added from this. pretty sure that's an Indominus, but oh well. But it sits down. I'm pretty sure. They could be the same base mold and the same feet. So yeah, they are the same feet and the same arms, but the neck and the face and the tail are completely different. See, this one fell again. I do not think that either of. I think this one's. It's an okay toy. A little cheap because of the electronics and it feels kind of hollow, but this is a solid toy. This is a solid toy. Definitely like it. Do I like it more than this one? I have to say I do, actually. Popular opinion doesn't really matter to me. It looks better. It looks better. It's got action features and doesn't growl. It's not annoying when it growls like this one is. Like when you're trying to play with it, kids would be like doing this and it'd be roaring and shit. And they're trying to kill the figures or eat the figure. It doesn't really matter, you know. But yeah, let's get you out of the way. So that's definitely a necessary comparison. I have another Allosaurus. May 2K11. I think it was 20. I think it was 2000, or was it 13? I think it was 13 because it was the 20th anniversary of Jurassic Park. Here is the 25th anniversary Jurassic Park Allosaurus versus the Mattel Jurassic World Battle at Big Rock figure. Which one do I like better? I have to go with this one. Yeah, I obviously have to go with this one. Now I know it is Hasbro, but it's when Hasbro was at its best. It's Hasbro at its best. A nice play feature. He opens his mouth. Has good articulation. He had great articulation in the neck. The feet. It's great. It stands like a figure should. Oh, well, just as I say that, it goes down, but you get the idea. It's definitely a proper figure. Now this is almost, no, I wouldn't say that. This figure's about 6 years old, so it's definitely got its wear and tear, but it's got a dino damage too, and I actually managed to keep that piece, surprisingly, but I was able to keep that piece. I even able to keep, hold up, stand. I was even able to keep the G.I. Joe guy that came with it. G.I. Joe guy that came with it, but yet I have to get him a stand, a G.I. Joe normal stand, because his legs are completely shot. It's like, if you felt this guy, he's a very loose jointed guy. Like, look at him. But if you tighten him up like that, he'll stand. I know he's not in frame, but he's shot. He's only reason I could have him is if I got a stand for him and put him next to this. That's the reason I'm keeping him, because it's nostalgic and everything. But there you go. There he is. That's Storm, man. But yeah, he's out of the way. Solid figure. Probably a 9.2 out of 10. But I'm not here to rate this figure. I'm actually here to rate these figures. I'm actually here to rate this figure. So let's put it next to let's compare it to a Mattel figure. Here is my Wheatley. Yes, I have a Wheatley. Didn't review on the channel. I had a review and that was 20 minutes long, and I decided, no, I'm not gonna review it. But here it is. Wheatley is a pretty good sized figure, and it is towering over him. I mean, let's try the action on him. There you go. That's definitely cool. That is one cool figure. That's one cool little playability thing you can do. You can just eat your figure. Eat him up. Here he goes. And then, you know, go to town, you know. These, I mean, here. He could weight lift Wheatley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. No, it's stupid, but yeah, there. I can't even get it in frame. It's pretty big compared to my tripod. I don't want to get the entire of my background there, but yeah. I do have a complaint with this figure, obviously, because it's cool inside, but because of that, you can't close it. So, it can't close, which is a huge problem. Because that's the whole kind of play feature, isn't it? But yeah, scale's obviously good with the Mattel figures, because that's what it's supposed to be for. So, yeah, it's a pretty big figure. Can you eat them? Or, well, partially, but yeah. So it's definitely cool. Let's see, compared to the unreleased Jurassic Park 2011 G.I. Joe, G.I. Jurassic, whatever you want to call it, line that I bought 2 years ago. I just did a review, but it was broken, it was damaged, it came broken, and so it didn't even come with this little like bomb piece, so that was very disappointing. But does he scale well? I'd say he scales pretty well. TV's back there, that sucks, but here, yeah, he scales well. And, oh yeah, guys, if you wonder what happened to the background, probably not, but if you are, it's back there, it's, you know, it's whatever. But, yeah, here, it's a pretty cool figure. He's losing his balance, because I never played with him. Like, I don't play with my figures very much. There's maybe toys. I mean, they're toys that meant to be played with, but this one is, I'm afraid it's gonna break, because it's a G.I. Joe, and G.I. Joe's. If you ever see what happened to the, G.I. Joe's Articulation, well, I'm getting old. 1980 or 7, that doesn't matter. I think it's 80s. But yeah, here it is. Its articulation was good at a point, but it's just been so played with that it's... Oh, it stands. Well, it's a bad example, but his joints are very loose, actually. This one's knee won't even stay upright, but yeah, I guess this is the only one that actually works when I pull them out of the bin. So many there, like the new G.I. Joes stand pretty well, but yeah. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good example. The Rock. The Rock, he won't stand. He won't stand. The Rock for the G.I. Joe, like 2009 movie, he can't stand. I'm not using both my hands, but yeah, it's definitely working. I'm afraid this is what's gonna happen. Yeah, you can stand. I'm afraid this is what's gonna happen with the Mattel figures if they're played with too much. They have all this articulation, and that's not gonna be anything. If you get a counter figure here, this one's 22 years now, and it's definitely still got its completely intact. Same with all of these other ones up here. Same with all the other ones up here. It had caused me no problems. Not yet, at least. But yeah. Speaking of which, transition. Eddie Carr compared to the Allosaurus, which could have been. I think it isn't a scene in the book. Is it a scene in the book, or I don't remember. I think it was something else, but yeah. It's scale wise. Yeah, it's meh. I don't find it the best scale, but it's cool. Can I eat him? Yeah, I can eat him. And if you want to call it like a smaller Rex, playability wise, I'd say yeah, you can play with it like this. It's nothing. I mean, it really isn't anything too special. It's just scale, you know. But yeah, there you go. I'd say you can play with it, but is it in scale? I'd say no. I wish Mattel. I'm trying to save some things for my wish list, so I'm not kind of holding back in my theories for the Battle of Big Rock, so I'm not gonna mention too much of that. But I do wish that they made say they made an Owen figure. This is an Owen, but say they made an Owen figure and called it the Retro Edition, and they made it like this. You can make it like this. You can make it like this. Come on, guys. Tell me how you think about this. An Owen figure. He's on my shelf right now. I'm not gonna get him out, but Sorry about that. My storage was full. I hate when that happens. I got a crappy phone. I got a crappy iPhone, but it's like 6S because I don't want to. I want the headphone jack, so I keep it like this. Sorry, but yeah. How would you feel if we had an Owen figure and they called it the retro edition, the retro collection? Yeah, come on, hashtag it retro collection, hashtag retro collection. And we had they remade some of the figures like Eddie Carr or Alan Grant. I mean, their figures like this in this very not hard plastic, but it's very playable plastic, and made them like this. Made a Wheatley like this. They made Owen in a big gummy thing like this. And hold up. Oh, these guys fell. But that's because they were kind of resting on this one. But made a blue. Oh my god, that storm. But yeah, like this. Blue. Just like this. And they remade this raptor. Sorry, get these guys out of the way. Remake this raptor and have it just painted blue. Like make it like blue. You guys can do this. I mean, the sculpt, you might not have rights to it because I guess it technically is still belong to Hasbro, but you guys have a line. You can do whatever you want, really. So look how cool this is. These two belong together. Actually, Eddie died from a bunch of raptors in the book, so this kind of makes sense. But yeah, definitely take notes, Mattel. This is not my wish list, but yeah, the retro collection, retro line, whatever you want. No, they call it the vintage collection, retro collection. Make it happen, Mattel, please. Yep. Anyway, this has been my review of the Battle at Big Rock Allosaurus. Hope you guys did enjoy. I know I will enjoy putting this on my shelf. Up there, on my normal Jurassic World shelf. Doesn't matter. All that matters is it's cool. It's probably for this one, for me, this one's figure. It gets a 3.7 out of 5, or a 7.2 out of 10. It's cool, but there's definitely glaring flaws, like the articulation is going to be all shot, and it's not going to be able to stand very well, and the tail keeps bending down because it's not very tight. But, and I just got this out, and the problem is I just got this out of the packaging. I wouldn't mind it like 5 years down the road, like, oh yeah, it's just an old figure like the Allosaurus. It's a 6-year-old, or about a 6-year-old figure. I wouldn't mind. I do mind the Allosaurus I just opened out the packaging and it's already loose. So it's a very big problem for me, but yeah. I can't complain much. It's a decent figure, but it's not my favorite. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and like, comment, subscribe. Remember, retro collection. Make it happen, Mattel. And guys, tell me if you actually like that idea, because I just thought of it on the fly, and well, also tell me what you thought. Tell me your thoughts about this figure in the comments below. Thank you, and have a good day.